Hello, welcome to this yoga class. I record these classes so that you can practice also when you cannot come to the studios or when you're on holidays or in between classes if you have some time at home or wherever. And yeah, the Jivamukti style class, an open class, and very complete. And I wish you a good session. We'll start taking a comfortable seat. And we take a moment, closing our eyes, connecting with our body, with the floor, relaxing our shoulders, our face. Noticing our breath, how it comes in and out the nostrils. And I invite you to set an intention for this practice. You can dedicate this practice to someone who brings joy and light into your life. Or if there is an activity, something you like doing that spreads also joy, not only for yourself, but for people around you. That could also be your intention for this practice. And then we'll open the space for the practice, chanting 3 times the mantra Om. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And gently open your eyes. And we start from the way we were sitting before. Relax your shoulders. On the inhale, we will open the arms, cactus arms. Open wide. And on the exhale, bring the belly button in and bring the elbows together as you round the upper back, or the entire back. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and close. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and close. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. You can do some circles with your shoulders in one direction and in the opposite direction. During the whole class, you are very welcome to use Ujjayi breathing, contracting slightly your vocal cords, or breathe ideally through the nose. Okay, from here, we'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand outside of the right knee, and the right hand is on the floor. If you have a block and need it to keep the spine upright, take it. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper and gaze over the right shoulder. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, come back here. On the inhale, reach the arms, the hands up. And on the exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, keep lengthening. Exhale, twist. Gaze over the left shoulder for 1. Relax the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale here. And we do some circles with the head in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. Find stillness again. Inhale. Exhale. And we transition onto hands and knees. Take your time to spread well the fingers, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck the toes under. And inhale here, open the chest, arch. Exhale, round, bring the belly button in and round lower back, middle back and upper back. Then inhale, bring the tailbone up, arch, 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 cats and cows. Exhale, round. Use your own breath as a guidance. Inhale, arch, slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to neutral position. Exhale here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press into the hands and extend the legs and find your first downward facing dog. Take time here to press well through both hands. Maybe bend a bit your knees to bring your sitting bones really high up. Looking for this lengthening and nice stretch in the back, bringing the sitting bones really high up. Any movement that feels good is very welcome here. And stay 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come forward into plank, shoulders over wrist with control. And keeping the same distance between hands and feet, we press back into down dog. We repeat. Inhale, come forward into plank. And belly button towards the spine, strong core. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale forward into plank. Exhale back, down dog. Keep the hands where they are. Inhale, walk the feet towards the hands. And exhale, grab the opposite elbows. The feet are hip distance apart, parallel, well grounded. You can micro bend your knees or bend your knees to have no stretch in no stress in the lower back. And let the head be heavy. Neck is relaxed. We stay here 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Hands down. Inhale, open the feet, mat distance apart, toes slightly pointing out. Exhale, bend the knees and find squat. And move a bit from side to side. And bring the hands in prayer in front of the heart. Elbows gently pressing into the inner thighs, crown of the head reaching up, and pelvis, glutes coming towards the ground. Inhale, keep reaching. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bring back the hands down and bring back the feet together, finding again Uttanasana on the exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, back, down dog. The inhale, we lift the right leg up and back. Three-leg dog. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Low lunge, look forward. On the exhale, I drop the left knee down. If you have blocks, you can take them. We take a lizard. So we bring the right hand on the inside of the right foot. You can move your right foot a bit to the side. You're still warming up, so no need to take a too deep version. You can let the back toe, the back foot come to the floor. And see if you want to drop the pelvis a bit lower. If you have blocks, it's actually nice to work on opening even more the chest here and maybe letting the pelvis sink lower. 3 more breaths. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you can extend the front leg, finding a runner stretch, and we fold over the leg. You can fold a bit to the left, so not directly on the leg, just in between, on the left side, on the free space here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale, reach a bit more. And exhale, come a little closer to the floor for 5. Inhale, come back to upright position. On the exhale, bend the front knee, low lunge. And then bring back the hands to the floor, tuck the back toes under. Inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. And we do the same on the other side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot in between the hands, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the right knee down. Set up for this soft version of lizard with maybe blocks under your hands. Move your left foot a bit to the side. And you can choose to keep the back toes under or bring the top of the right foot to the floor. And each inhale, open a bit more the front body. And each exhale, drop the pelvis low, a little lower. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale here. And on the exhale, slowly start extending the left leg. Keep it a bit to the side. You can keep your blocks or bring your hands to the floor here. On the inhale, I reach forward. I flex the left foot. And on the exhale, I fold towards the floor and stay 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come back to upright position. And exhale, bend the front knee, low lunge. Release your blocks. If you have them, bring the hands to the floor, take the back toes under. Inhale. Exhale, press into the hands, find downward facing dog. Again, for 1 breath. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the hands where they are. Inhale, walk the feet towards the hands. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees deeply and come to sit very low, like in chair pose. And you will grab the opposite elbows behind the knees. Look forward. And exhale, start extending partially or fully the legs and fold. Inhale, bend, come to sit low, open the chest. Exhale, extend and fold. One more time. Inhale, bend, open the chest, come to sit low. Exhale, fold. Release the elbows. And you can soften the knees here. Inhale, press into the feet. And vertebra per vertebra, slowly come back up. The head will come back up last. And find your way into Samastiti, Tadasana. Arms alongside the body. From here, we ground through the feet. And we engage Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, glutes, ribs in, shoulders up and down, gaze forward. On the inhale, we press into the feet, hands up. And exhale, interlace the hands into a fist. Or you can take also Kali Mudra with the index finger, like this. We'll inhale, keep pressing into the feet, lengthen, lengthen, keep inhaling, lengthening, reaching, reaching, reaching. And on the exhale, we bend to the right. Inhale to the center, reach. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, release. From here, we prepare for sun salutations. So we take Tadasana. You can have, you're at the top of the mat with feet slightly separated or the big toes touching, shoulders up and down, lips in, neutral pelvis. So if you have this tendency to tilt the pelvis in one direction or the other, try to keep it neutral and fix your gaze in front of you. Take one breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press into the feet, hands up, Urdhva look up. Exhale, fold forward and down, Uttanasana. You can bend your knees. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, extend the spine, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back and take Chaturanga. So you can take any version. You can take the first one on the knees, bringing the belly button in and bending the elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, pressing into the hands and to the top of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We stay here 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Feet are hips distance apart. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Pressing strong into the hands. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Bend the knees. Look forward. Inhale, step or jump in between the hands. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, press into the feet. Hands up. Urdhva look up. Exhale, release. Tadasana. Second round. Inhale, press into the feet. Hands up. Urdhva Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Elongate the spine. Look forward. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Control over speed. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Relax your neck. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Bend the knees. Look forward. Inhale, step or jump in between your hands. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, press into the feet. Rise up. Urdhva Exhale, release. Tadasana. Last round of this style of sun salutation. Inhale, press into the feet. Hands up. Urdhva Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward, extend the spine. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay, inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale, press through both hands, especially where the thumb and the index finger is. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump in between the hands. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, press into the feet, hands up, Urdhva. Exhale, release. Tadasana. Jivamukti style sun salutation. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach arms forward up, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, swing the arms overhead, interlace the hands into a fist, extend arms and legs and fold. Inhale, hands next to feet. We step the right foot back, low lunge, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the slide forward. Roll the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades. Baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat towards the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot in between the hands, low lunge, look forward. Exhale, left foot next to right, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward up, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, swing the arms overhead, interlace the hands into a fist and fold. Inhale, hands next to feet. Step the left foot back, low lunge, extend well the back leg. Exhale, press into the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, move forward into plank, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, with control, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Side forward, roll the shoulders, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat towards the heels. And without lifting the shoulders, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot in between the hands. You always have the option to do it in 2 steps. Look forward. Exhale, right foot next to left, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward up, arch back. Exhale, release. Tadasana. Usually you start feeling the heat coming up after a few rounds of sun salutation. We do a last round with some modification of the Jivamukti style Surya Namaskar. Grounding also in Tadasana. 1 breath in and breathe out. We'll inhale, hook thumbs, reach arms forward up, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, swing the arms overhead, extend arms and legs and fold. Inhale, hands next to feet. We step the right foot back, low lunge, look forward. Step back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward into plank, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg is coming up and back. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Look forward, low lunge. And the exhale, drop the knee down. Here, we'll reach the arms up. Inhale. And exhale, drop the pelvis low. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, keep reaching. Exhale, hands down, framing the front foot. On the inhale, press into the left hand, extend the back leg, right arm up, easy twist. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale, right hand down, low lunge. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Slide forward, roll the shoulders, cobra. And exhale, bring the forehead on the floor. We bring the hands a bit wider than the mat. Cup-shaped hands, top of the feet pressing on the floor, legs are active. Inhale, open, partially or fully extend the arms for cobra. Exhale, down. Moving with the breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Bring back the hands next to the chest, take the toes under. Inhale here. Exhale, press into the hands, sit towards the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right foot is coming in between the hands, low lunge, look forward. Exhale, left foot next to right, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend knees, hook arms, reach arms forward, up, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, swing the arms overhead, interlace the hands into a fist, and fold. Inhale, hands next to feet. We step the left foot back, low lunge, look forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the chest. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop the right knee down. Then set up here, drop the pelvis low. Inhale, open, arms up. Exhale, stay forward. Inhale, keep opening, reaching. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. On the inhale, press into the right hand, extend the right leg, left arm up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, left hand down, low lunge. Exhale, step back, feel like downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward, roll the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat towards the heels. Downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot is coming in between the hands, look forward. Exhale, right foot next to left, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend knees, hook arms, reach arms forward, up, arch back. Exhale, release, Tadasana. Good. I'm here, grounding into Tadasana for 5 breaths. Recenter. Feel the connection of the 4 corners of each foot through the ground. And you can close your eyes and feel that you're lengthening then from the feet to the crown of the head. On the inhale, your shoulders are released down. On the exhale. 3 more breaths. You can reopen your eyes. And we will inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg is coming up and back. And on the exhale, the right foot is between the hands. On the inhale, press into the feet, high lunge. On the exhale, bend the elbows and cactus arms as we did at the beginning. Extend well the back leg, come as low to the floor as possible. Inhale, extend the front leg and the arms. Exhale, bend. 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, maybe a bit lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And on the exhale, bend the front knee and open to the right. Maybe gaze at the right hand. Keep the back leg extended. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. And coming back to high lunge. And on the exhale, open to the left, warrior 2. Inhale, extend the front leg. And exhale, tilt the pelvis, reach forward and down for Trikonasana. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, look down, press into the feet, come back up. Exhale, rebend the front knee, warrior 2. Inhale, extend the front leg. And exhale, rebend and bring the right elbow out on the right knee, or the right hand on the floor on the block outside of the right foot. Whatever is more comfortable, grounding well, pressing strong into the back foot. And the left arm is swinging down and coming above the left ear. And pressing to the back foot, maybe gazing at the left hand. You want this counter pressure knee on the right arm and the right arm on the knee. Spin the chest towards the ceiling. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Both hands on the floor, framing the front foot. Pick up the back heel. And on the exhale, shorten the stance between the feet. And prepare for pyramid pose. If you have blocks, take them. The idea is to keep both legs extended. If you don't need the blocks, don't use them. You can also take whatever you have at home. Pressing through the feet. I also want my hips to be even, so you can bring a bit the right hip back, the left hip forward. On the inhale, press into the feet, reach, look forward. And on the exhale, fold over the right leg and stay. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, look forward, extend the spine. Exhale, bend the knees and drop the left knee down. Good. From here, inhale, hands up in prayer. And on the exhale, bend the elbows and twist to the right. Hook the left elbow outside of the right knee. Prayer coming in the center of the chest. You can stay here for 5 breaths or extend the back leg. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, both hands on the floor, framing the front foot. And on the exhale, you can soften the knees and bring the left knee behind the right heel and come to sit for Ardha Matsyendrasana. If both sitting bones are not touching the floor, you can sit on a blanket or block something, or extend the left leg. Up to you. On the inhale, I reach up, belly in to create space, left arm up. And on the exhale, I twist to the right. Any arm variation, you can hook the elbow outside of the right knee, right hand on the floor to help you keep an upright spine. And gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, de-rotate to the left. Inhale to the front. And the exhale, we bring the left shin parallel to the front edge of the mat and the right ankle on top of the left knee. Flex the feet. I ground well my seat. Also, if it's too intense for the hips, you can bring the right shin in front, cross the legs, okay? You can check whatever is the best for you. And on the inhale, open the chest. And on the exhale, I bring the belly to the legs and the hands follow and then the head. Inhale. Exhale. Each inhale, I create a bit more space. And on the exhale, I relax a little more my glutes, my hips. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, slowly coming back to upright position. On the exhale, we swing the right leg back, finding pigeon. And if you want, you can also have your blocks if you have, if not, in your hands or whatever. And you can adjust here to have the hip squared. So again, the left hip maybe a bit to the back, the right hip to the front, so that both this part of the hip, like the bones, are even, looking both to the front, not one looking to the right. Maybe. Okay. Inhale here, opening the chest, and exhale, see if you can lower a little more. Also, if you have, like me, a bit the left hip or the left sitting bones in the air, can be interesting to have a blanket or a block under the hip. Stay 2 more breaths. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Then release the blocks, tuck the back toes under, my hands to the floor. Inhale here. And on the exhale, press into the hands and find your way back into downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Low lunge. On the inhale, press into the feet. High lunge. Strong legs, back leg well extended, front knee above the ankle. Inhale here. And exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, extend arms and front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Open to the left, finding the twist. So here, make sure the back leg stays extended. 1 line from wrist to wrist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, the left arm is swinging back to high lunge. Inhale here. And on the exhale, we open. Pivot the back foot to the right for warrior 2. Inhale, extend the front leg. And exhale, tilt the pelvis, reach forward and down for Trikonasana. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look down, press into the feet. Come back up. Exhale, rebend the front knee, warrior 2. Inhale, extend the front leg. Exhale, rebend. Same variation of the extended side angle as we did before. So elbow above the left knee or the block or the hand next to the left foot. Inhale, right arm coming above the right ear. Press the right foot into the floor. Stretch the right side of the body for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, both hands on the floor, framing the front foot, pick up the back heel, and on the exhale, shorten the stance that you can ground both feet. It's better to have the feet a bit closer and feel super grounded than having too much space in between the feet. You need your blocks, take them. On the inhale, any setup, the idea is to press into the feet. Create space by reaching forward. And on the exhale, fold over the front leg. And stay. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, look forward, extend the spine. Exhale, bend the knees and drop the right knee down. Also, if you have sensible knees, always you can put a blanket under the knee, which is on the floor. From here, we inhale, reach the hands up, hands in prayer. And on the exhale, bend the elbows and twist to the left. You can stay here, or if you did it on the other side, extend the back leg. Prayer in the center of the chest. Inhale, keep reaching the crown of the head forward. And exhale, twist a little deeper for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, both hands on the floor, framing the front foot. And on the exhale, soften the knees and bring the right knee outside of the left heel and come to sit for Ardha Matsyendrasana. On the second side, take your time here to ground. Same if you don't sit through the both sitting bones, you can sit on something or extend the right leg. Inhale, right arm up, finding space, belly in. And on the exhale, we twist to the left in variation of your choice. Inhale. Exhale 1. Gaze over the left shoulder. Try not to collapse down. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale, create space. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, twist a little deeper for 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale to the front. Exhale, derotate to the right. Inhale to the front. And on the exhale, bring the right shin parallel to the front edge of the mat and ankle to knee. What I see often in class is that people put the foot to the knee. So you really want that it's ankle to knee. And if it's too much, again, you always have the option to bring the left shin in front instead of on top. Ground here, flex the feet. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, tilt the pelvis, bring the belly down, hands and head follows. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Relaxing the glutes. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale slowly, coming back to upright position. And on the exhale, left leg swinging back, finding the pigeon. On the second side, you can explore with your blocks. Square the hips. When I see square the hips, often people do pigeon like this. So they are not squared, they are looking to the side. You want both hip bones looking in front. Also, on this side I need less, so it could be also that one side is different than the other. And also make sure there's no discomfort in the knee. And you can have your blocks. And here we are working on pressing into the hands to the floor through blocks. To inhale, keep opening. And exhale, let your pelvis come a little closer to the ground. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Slowly release. Both hands in front of you, tuck the back toes under. Inhale here. Exhale, press into your hands and step back into downward facing dog. On the inhale, we'll come into plank. And on the exhale, we move our weight onto right hand and outer edge of right foot. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, left hand down, plank. And on the exhale, move your weight onto the left hand and outer edge of left foot. Inhale, right arm up, press strongly into the right hand. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2, the left hand. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, right hand down, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, roll the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat towards the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back, free leg down dog. Exhale, right foot in between the hands, low lunge. Exhale, drop the left knee down. If you have blocks, please take them. We'll do little preparation for Hanumanasana. So we're already prepared, more or less, but a little extra preparation. So first we take again this high lunge. You can also do it without blocks, but actually it's maybe better for most of us to have blocks. And you can extend the back leg and find a stable low lunge here. And here, keeping the pelvis low, I will inhale here, and on the exhale, I drop the left knee down. So you see my pelvis doesn't move much. On the inhale, I extend again the leg. You see my pelvis is not moving. I exhale down. Inhale, extend. Exhale down. Inhale, extend. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale down. Inhale, extend. Exhale down. Inhale here. And on the exhale, extend the front leg as we did before for runner stretch. On the inhale, look forward, lengthen. And this time we fold over the leg. Inhale. Exhale 2. Flex the front foot if possible. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Come back to upright position. And exhale here. Then come to upright position. And we will lift the right leg up. And this idea of propping your knee on the floor is always a good idea. There's no point in useless suffering. So grounding here. And here it helps to engage all the muscles which will help you lift the leg, including the core. So you bring the belly button towards the spine, and you will engage your hip flexor, and you lift the leg and hold it for 3 breaths. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Slowly release. And just relax a bit your muscle. And then we do the opposite. We will press the heel down. So imagine you're digging a hole here. And you keep breathing through the nose. And you press. You engage all the muscles around the leg, the glute, which help you to press strongly through the heel. And here we're at 70%, 80%, 90% shaking, and 100%. Okay. From here, we slide forward into Hanumanasana. You can keep your blocks. Also, if you want to have like something to help you slide forward, it's also nice. And go to your comfortable level and try to keep the hips squared. So the blocks can help so that you don't slide on the right side. Keep the hips squared, back toes under, and wherever you are, can be here, stay, and 5 breaths. And if you are all the way down, you can take the hands up. Maybe Kali Mudra. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. You can also have a block under your seat. I'll let you count on your own. Stay just 5 breaths. That's a nice one to practice also the back bend in Hanumanasana. When you're done with your 5 breaths, wherever you are, slowly come back and find your way into child's pose. The hands in front of you and the feet towards the heels. And stay here, reconnecting with your breath, your heart. Hanumanasana is like also back bends as well when we do the full form. So think about, even if you don't come into the full split, like opening your heart. Hanuman is this super devotee of Rama. And the name of the forward split is named Hanumanasana because it said that Hanuman, to help or to rescue Sita, the wife of Rama, who was kidnapped and kept in Lanka, he had to do a huge leap from the continent of India to Lanka, and he got these superpowers to do this huge leap, huge split between the two continents, thanks to his great love, unconditional love for Rama, his dear friend. One more breath here. And then slowly coming back to upright position and preparing for the second side. So first, we bring the blanket under the right knee, maybe your blocks. And here, take the low lunge. Take your time to, again, drop the pelvis as low as you want. Tuck the back toes under, look forward. On the inhale, I will extend the back leg, set up the pelvis where I want it to be, and keep it there all the time. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the knee down. Inhale, without lifting the pelvis, extend the back leg and down. Inhale, extend, down. Inhale. Exhale, down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here and exhale, extend the front leg. Sorry, take runner stretch. So take the time also to align your hips. Flex the left foot if possible. On the inhale, I reach forward, already bring a bit the belly in, finding space. And on the exhale, belly to the leg, and then the head follows. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, find a bit more space. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come back to upright position. And exhale, prepare here for lifting the left leg. Engage your muscles, your pelvic floor, belly button towards the spine, look forward, inhale, exhale. Now, inhale, lift the left leg up, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Slowly release. And just give yourself a moment with the massage to the quads. And then the opposite direction, engaging the glutes, all the muscles here to press the left heel down through the floor. When you do this, keep breathing through the nose. Press, 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 80%, 90%, 100%. Then we will slide into Hanumanasana. Maybe one side is different than the other, so just check more how it feels than how it looks. You want to keep your hips squared. Again, when you have the hips not squared, would be this. Say, I do Hanumanasana. No, you want to have the hips squared. I'm here, and I see wherever I want to go, and then open the chest and breathe on your own 5 breaths. Wherever you want to stay, think about opening your heart, your chest. Maybe do the version with a block under your seat. If you like it. Here. And then slowly release. And we'll again do a little child's pose. You can choose, can either do wide leg, so wide knee apart, hands forward, or with the knees together and the hands to the back. So whatever. Slowly come back to upright position. From here, we'll come onto our belly. Forehead on the floor. Big toes touching. Preparing for Śavāsana. Inhale, lift head, chest, and legs off the floor. You can interlace your hands into a fist and extend the arms as well. For 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Slowly release. One cheek on the floor. And exhale. Inhale. Bend the knees, preparing for Dhanurasana bow. Inhale, grab the ankles from the outside. And on the inhale, press the ankles on the hands on the ankles, and lift up. Chest, head, and knees off the floor. For 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Slowly release. The other cheek is coming to the floor. And give yourself a moment to move your hips from side to side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Then second bow. You can do the same, or grab the ankles from the inside. You can flex the feet. So the thumbs are in that case facing up. Try not to open too wide apart the knees. On the inhale, lift head, chest, and knees off the floor. For 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Slowly release. And again, cheek on the floor. Move your hips from side to side. Take deep breath in and deep breath out. Then we will roll onto our back. So you can extend the left arm, press into the right hand and roll. And from here, we'll come onto our back. And bend the knees, bring the feet more or less hip distance apart, close to your butt. And prepare for half wheel. We are here, it's pretty hot today, so I don't know where you are practicing and what's the temperature, but today it's quite hot here. Summertime. So from here, we press into the feet. Inhale, press into the feet, left, lift lower, middle, and upper back. And on the exhale, I interlace my fingers into a fist and I tuck the shoulders under. So I squeeze my shoulder blades. And then I keep pressing into the feet, bring the pubic bone really high up, the chest towards the shin for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Slowly release. And you can bring your knees together, your feet a bit wider than the hips. Take 1 breath in. And breathe out. Now we have 3 more back bends. You can repeat the half wheel, or you can do one with one leg up and the other one with the other leg up, or come into full wheel. So whatever you need. Feet are strongly grounded. If you come into full wheel, I will guide this one and do it for the first one with you. Hands next to ears. On the inhale, we press into hands and feet. And first you can bring the crown of the head down. Then from here, I readjust my hands and lift again on the next inhale and stay for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. I'm suffering with you. Inhale. Exhale 5. Chin to chest, bend the elbows, and slowly come back down. Good. Give yourself a moment here. Inhale. And exhale. Then second one, again, half wheel is always an option, or full wheel. Preparing, hands next to ears. On the inhale, press into hands and feet, and exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Chin to chest and slowly come down. Good. Reconnect with your breath, your intention. Inhale. And exhale. Last back bend. Again, your choice. Listen to your body, what you feel. So you can do some movement with your wrists like this. And last one. Grounding through the feet, hands next to ears. Inhale, lift up. Exhale here if you need in between. Inhale up. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bend the elbows, chin to chest, and release. Normally when I teach, I'm not doing the wheel at the same time. I'm assisting people, so it's a bit better for the voice as well. But I thought maybe it motivates you to see me doing it. Again, step by step. And then you can bring your knees to the chest. Give you a big hug, well deserved. And roll a bit your lower back on the floor if it feels good. And then we'll extend the legs and we will wrap 1 time or 2 times, if it works, the legs, so right leg over the left. Then we will move the hips as far right, so just the hips. And then on the exhale, I drop the knees to the left. And my knees are in line with the belly button. I extend the right arm and I gaze to the right. Can extend both arms. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Slowly bring back the knees to the center using your core strength and wrap the legs. And come back, realign your spine. Prepare for the second side. Extend the legs. Wrap the left leg over the right, 1 time or 2 times. Move your hips to the left. And on the exhale, the knees are dropping to the right. You always feel free to readjust your shoulders, your shoulder blades, and then stay. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Slowly bring back the knees to the center. And exhale and wrap the legs. From here, if you want to take happy baby just for a few moments, feel free. Pressing the lower back on the floor. 1 more breath. And then bring the knees to the chest again. And rock and roll a few times. On your back, if it feels good, back and forth. And then slowly coming back to a seated position, preparing for Paschimottanasana. So preparing for Paschimottanasana. If you know that it's a bit challenging for you, you can sit on a blanket or on two blankets. Usually it helps to tilt the pelvis. And also I always recommend to always start with the knees bent. The inhale, I find this length on the front body. And the exhale, I tilt the pelvis and I bring my belly from this length. You even feel like your ribs here going up. You bring them as high up as possible. And the exhale, bring the belly to the legs. And keep the belly like glued on the thighs. And the hands, you can do it with a belt. And then you can grab your legs, your feet. If you see, you can extend a bit more your legs without, you see my belly stays stuck on my thighs. If the belly starts doing this, then come back with the legs, because then you keep this reference to elongate the spine and not round the spine. Wherever you are, inhale, reach a bit more. And exhale, bring the forehead to the legs. And stay for 10 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale, keep lengthening. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale, stay there. It's just better for the mic. 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. From here, inhale, slowly come back to upright position. And exhale, Dandasana. From here, we'll bend the right knee towards the chest. And we'll take Śavāsana. So you can open the knee to the side, bring the sole of the foot, of the right foot in the inner left thigh. And here we face the left leg, inhale, and exhale, fold over the leg. Here also, if you need to bend the left knee, feel free. You can grab the foot or the wrist, whatever feels better. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, release, come back up. And exhale, extend the right leg. And the other side, bend the left knee, open the knee to the side. And from here again, take your time. Sit grounded. Flex the right foot, inhale here, and exhale, fold over the right leg. And maybe do the same variation as on the other side. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come back to upright position. And exhale, extend the left leg. Good. Before the last forward bend, we do a little neutralizing tabletop. So you bend the knees, feet parallel, hip distance apart, hands behind the sitting bones. Inhale, lift the pelvis up, press into hands and feet. You can drop the head if comfortable. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, engage your glutes. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Chin to chest and slowly coming down. And from here, and bring your feet. So you can do Tadasana, so not feet too close to the seat, like in Baddha Konasana. You bring the feet where the knees are, and you open the knees, like having this diamond shape. And here you can open the feet like you would open a book. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, forehead to the feet. You can gently press your elbows on the shins. Hands and space. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, bring back your knees together. Then, either Viparita Karani, also if you have a block or a polster, you can bring it under your sacrum. If it's hot like today, that would be definitely my option. And flexing the feet or pointing or whatever you need, more restorative. If you can relax your face, your belly, or shoulder stand. For shoulder stand, most important is to make sure you don't bring weight onto your neck. So if you are unsure, better Viparita Karani. If you would come to the studio, I would guide you and check with you. But if you are used to it and you know how to practice in a safe way, I bring my feet above the head first in Halasana. And here I bring my hands, interlace my hands into a fist, and I tuck the shoulders under. So it's very important to squeeze the shoulder blade here so the shoulders are coming as close as possible. This is how I remove all the weight from my neck. And then I bring the hands along the spine with the fingers facing up. Then I extend one leg and then the other leg. And I stay here. Engage my glutes, keep reaching, engaging Mula Bandha. Keep breathing deeply, Ujjayi. And squeeze the legs together. And then slowly I bring the feet overhead in Halasana. If the feet are touching the ground, extend the arms. If the feet are not touching the ground, you keep the hands where they are and you just bring your knees to the chest like this. But be mindful of your neck when you do that. If the feet are touching the ground, you can extend well the legs, the arms. Stay here 5 breaths. Want to do it the Ashtanga style, you can bring the top of the feet to the ground. I learned this recently and I like it. When you're done with the 5 breaths, you take Karnapitanasana with the knees to the You'll use your arms as a brake, so pressing the arms on the floor and vertebra per vertebra coming down slowly, mindfully. When your sacrum, the lower back, touches the floor, you can bring back your feet on the floor, extend the legs. And so if you're still in Viparita Karani, you can take reclined butterfly like this. And or and relax here. Also bring one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. So it's an option for whoever. Or if you want the counter pose for shoulder stand, we take the fish. We press into the elbows, open the chest, and slide the elbows forward, so you can bring the crown of the head up. Palms are facing up, and point or flex the feet, whatever. Take 5 breaths here. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Then press into the elbows, slowly come down. And from here, if you're ready for Śavāsana, take Śavāsana. If you want to do inversion practice, and again, it's in your practice, we'll come into headstand. If you want to practice at the wall, you can practice at the wall. But again, only if you're used to it. Again, if you would be at the studio, I could assist you or show you. But so here, coming onto the knees, I measure the distance between my elbows, so that they are behind, under my shoulders. And I interlace my hands into a fist, and I keep the pinky finger in, so that I have a flat and stable base. Elbows are under the shoulders, and the head, the crown of the head goes anywhere in between the wrist and the elbows, wherever it feels good. And I can just get this feeling, like lifting my head up from the floor, that I see how I can engage my shoulders by pressing into the elbows and bring the belly button towards the spine, so that your core is also participating. Okay. When ready, we start extending the legs like a short down dog, and you walk till your hips are above the shoulders. And then you can bend one knee, try not to kick. And once you have bent both knees, you can bring the knees in line with the shoulders or the hips, and then extend the legs. You can also stay with the knees bent. Here you want to engage your glutes. Keep pressing into the elbows. I have little weight on my head. Ribs in. And breathe. Always keep a bit of energy to come down. And flex the feet, whatever feels better. And with control, so stay like 5, 10, 15 breaths. And slowly come down. Oh, I'm tired today. And relax here. Child's pose. The knees wide apart. And then you're really ready for Śavāsana. For Śavāsana, I invite you to lie on your back. If you have a pillow or something you want to put under your knees, it's nice. Something on you for grounding. Whatever makes you feel comfortable and grounded here, so that you can completely surrender and relax. Let your breath be natural, flow, no more ujjayi, no more counts. Stay present, but let go. Let go of any expectations, worries. All what you have to do is to feel your body and let all your weight be supported. And I will guide you through a body scanning to help you maybe relax a little more. You will silently repeat after me. Toes, relax. Feet, relax. Knees, relax. Thighs, relax. Glutes, hips, relax. belly. Relax. Lower back. Relax. Shoulders, chest. Relax. Upper back. Back of the shoulders, shoulder blades. Relax. Fingers, hands, arms. Relax. Throat, neck. Relax. Chin, jaw. Relax. Lips, tongue. Relax. Cheeks, ears. Relax. Nose. Relax. Eyes, forehead, middle, in between your eyebrows, your third eye. Relax. Crown of the head. Relax. Back of the head. Relax. Your entire body. All your face are completely relaxed now. Offering yourself a full reset. Reconnection with what really matters, with yourself. Letting go of all the rest. Anything which is not necessary, anything you don't want to carry any longer, it's just going away from you. Just keep what matters. And you feel lighter, maybe. Lighter in the body, lighter in the mind, clearer. If you want to stay a bit longer in Śavāsana, feel free. You know, you can start moving your toes, your fingers. You can reach the arms above the head, give you a big stretch, come back. And then slowly you can bend your knees, roll to one side, you can pause there for a moment. And then slowly we find our way back to seated position. And we take a comfortable seat for a short meditation practice. You can sit on a pillow or whatever, anything which helps you to effortlessly keep your spine upright. Shoulders up and down, relaxed, the face is relaxed. And I invite you here to stay still, commit to your seat. Try to not move during this short practice. And we'll start focusing on our breath, observing the sensations of the air coming in the nostrils, coming out. Bring all your attention to your breath, like if it would be the most important thing right now. Be curious how it feels. The breath, shallow, fast, slow, deep. Just observe. Observe without judging. Just observing, noticing how it is. And if it's hard for you to focus just on the sensations on the nose, on the area of the nostrils, you can help your mind focus on your breath by silently saying let each time you notice an inhale, and silently say go each time you notice an exhale. Inhale let, exhale go. Inhale let, exhale go. And each time your mind starts wandering, creating or interacting with thoughts, you let the thoughts go and you come back to your breath. Inhale let, exhale go. Then gently open your eyes. And we close the practice chanting Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. And there are many melodies, so if you want to chant with me, just listen, feel free. Loka Samasta Sukhino Loka Samasta Sukhino Samasta Sukhino Samasta Sukhino all your heart. Loka Samasta Sukhino. Thank you for practicing with me, and feel free to reach out, comments wherever you see this video, and I'd be happy maybe to guide you here in the studio or somewhere, or again online. So thanks so much. Namaste.